All right, this is Uptick Talk, episode 3. Today we have Adnan joining us. Adnan, thanks for being here. Can you tell me a bit about yourself and your experience with Uptick so far?
Hello, I'm
Hi.
Adnan. I'm a game design student from India.
Mhm.
Study in Mumbai, but I'm originally from Hyderabad. And I actually found Uptick completely by chance. I think I posted an artwork of mine on one of the subreddits,
Mhm.
and someone from Uptick reached out to me and asked me if I'd be willing to post on the marketplace. And so far, it's been a good experience.
That's good. That's good. So how long have you been creating stuff? All your life?
No, not at all. I've been so my grandfather, my mom, all of them have been in an art related field. My mom's a fashion designer, my dad's an artist by profession, so is my granddad, but I've never really gotten into art up until around a year and a half, 2 years ago. That was when I actually made my first artwork.
Hmm. That's interesting. Why did you start? You just had some free time or?
So when I joined my course, which is game design,
Uh-huh.
my course doesn't delve too much into art, but then so our first year we were clubbed with animation students, so we had art related assignments in our first year. So my dad obviously always wanted me to get into art, so he saw the opportunity and got me a pen tablet, a drawing tablet.
Mhm.
So I was just messing around, and that's how I started.
Nice. Nice. And then your artist name is, I'm good at English, but Vignettes, is that right?
Yeah, it's vignettes. The spelling is wrong because I couldn't get the handle because it was taken, so it has
Ah.
3 T's instead of 2.
So what does vignette mean?
So in literature, what a vignette means is, so a vignette is a short scene that captures a single moment or a defining detail about a character, idea, or any other element of the story.
Mm.
Vignettes are usually descriptive, but they often include little to no detail. And they're like, how do I put this? They're not standalone products. They don't have complete plots or narratives. Instead, they're like smaller parts of a larger work, and they only exist in like as complementary pieces to the entire story.
Hmm. Okay, so I've been checking out your creations in Uptick, and it looks like some of it's photography based, but some of it I can't tell. How do you make your images?
Wait, so if you can tell me the title of the image, I can tell you what the specific one is about.
Yeah, let's talk about Purple Haze. What's the story and how did you make it?
So Purple Haze, that's actually based on a picture I've taken.
Mm-hmm.
So that's more to do with image manipulation and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually just a purple sunset that we had, and I took a picture of it, and I found it to be very pretty.
Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less, nothing profound, really.
Oh, it's nice. It's nice. And then I'm looking at the one next to it, Chaotic Tranquility. It looks about the same. It looks like a manipulated photo.
No, that's not a manipulated picture. That's actually done from scratch.
Hmm. Like digital painting?
Yeah, this is digital painting.
Wow. Different styles. Huh.
Yeah, so this is based on, so nearly all of my artworks,
Mm-hmm.
most if not all, are all based on different song lyrics that resonated with me, and how I visualize them into the artwork.
Mm.
So on my Instagram profile, if you see, all of them are affiliated with uh, an excerpt from a song, a lyric, or something along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
So this one was based on this song called Benny Boy by Dreams We've Had.
Hmm. Interesting. And then under that, there's some totally different styles like dichotomy or what else? One has a question mark.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the one with the question mark. It looks like there's an airplane, kind of like
Yeah.
how did you make that?
So this was I think the second artwork I ever made. The
Mm-hmm.
first one was the dichotomy,
Mm-hmm.
and then this was the second one. The style you see,
Mm.
not the background but the foreground. I happened upon that style by chance, complete chance. I mean, not exactly chance, but So what I did originally thought of doing was block out these colors. Like you see those little blocks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my original idea was to like block those colors in and then maybe blend them in.
Mm-hmm.
But then once I completed the composition with that, I thought that looked like a good style. Like it looked like something original as opposed to just, trying to resemble reality.
Mm.
So
Mm. Interesting.
that's actually based on a song too. That's based on this song called Love, Death and Distraction by Eden, who is my favorite artist who I've based many artworks off of.
Hmm.
In that one collection, the question mark is based on Eden. The one beside the Chronic Sunshine, that's based on Eden. And Dichotomy is also based on Eden.
Interesting. Interesting. How much time every day do you spend on making images? Are you busy studying, whether you game design, or do you spend a lot of
Yeah,
time?
so I don't really spend too much time every day.
Yeah.
It's more of whenever I feel like it, I do it because if I force myself into doing it, the output isn't something I like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you got to be in the mood. And
And I
all your,
think the past, sorry, go ahead.
it's okay. Go for it.
I was gonna say that around the past, I think 3-4 months, I haven't really gotten around to creating much. That's because I was working as a, I mean, not working. Me and three of my friends, four of my friends, we collabed and made this comic which we published at Comic Con in Bangalore. So
Hmm.
I was busy doing that because I was a colorist with that.
Your images, they're mainly for sale in Atom, not Iris. Can you tell us why you chose Atom instead of Iris? Do you think there's a bigger
Oh
market,
no,
or?
no, actually I have more on Iris. I have
Okay.
8 on Iris and 6 on Atom.
Okay.
So originally, when I started posting on Uptick, as far as I know, I don't think Atom was introduced yet,
Mm,
or I wasn't aware of it. And
mm-hmm.
then I was made aware of it because I think there was some event. There was an event pertaining to people posting on people minting in Atom.
Mm,
So that's when I made a new collection that was based in Atom.
I see. I see. And everything's one of one?
Yes, everything is one of one.
Mm. Do you do a lot of promotion, like on Twitter or some other platform?
No, no, no. I all I have is my Instagram page. That's about it. I don't do any promotions anywhere.
Hmm. Hmm. What's the deal with that comic? You're looking to make some money off of that, or you said you made a comic with some buddies for Comic Con?
Yeah, so that we didn't really make money off of it because so what we did was we had a comic idea, we pitched it to our college, and we asked them if they would fund us. So they funded the buying of the stall, the printing of the comic, etc., etc. And
Mm-hmm.
we, yeah, that's about it.
Hmm. Interesting.
So we didn't make any profit, but it was a really good experience. We didn't go into it intending to make profit
Mm-hmm.
because we knew they were taking on all the risks. So
Hmm. Hmm. What's your favorite game at the moment?
that's a tough one.
Yeah, you spend a lot of time gaming.
I do, but not as of late. As of late, because actually my exams ended today, so I haven't had too much time. But so over the past few years, my favorite game has been a game called Escape from Tarkov.
Mm-hmm.
But then I haven't played it in a hot minute. Off late, I've started playing Minecraft for the first time.
Hmm.
Even though it's like this really popular game that everyone has played, but I'd never played it.
Mm-hmm.
As I think the only reason, I think one of the reasons I'm enjoying playing it because I don't have too much time and I don't have to commit too much to it. It just I hop on, I do whatever, I play with my friends and get off.
Hmm. I'm not much of a
I'm
gamer, but I know my
uh,
kids play that, and like there's two modes, right? There's the creative mode where you build, and then there's maybe the
uh,
survival mode. What do you do?
yeah, we're playing in the survival mode,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm into like competitive shooters and stuff too.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Where do you see the
I've
future of games going?
I mean nowhere but up, right? Because there's no way a market for games can ever get saturated as long as there's new ideas coming out, which is inevitable. No one's gonna run out of ideas.
Hmm.
So
Everything will
nowhere
be
but up.
NFT based?
I doubt it.
What do you
I
see?
think there will be a niche for NFTs based in games,
Mm-hmm.
but then I don't think it's going to be anywhere close to being dominated, because gaming is its own thing and NFTs are their own thing, and both of them coexist independently. But I think it can be integrated into games, but not as much as it needs to for it to dominate the scene, because the scene is, it's, if I'm getting this right, it's the revenue generated by the gaming industry trumps the entertainment industry and the music industry combined.
Mm-hmm. So there's this YouTuber, Carl the Moon. He's pretty popular. Have you heard of him, Carl the Moon?
Mhm.
He's always
Maybe.
promoting this NFT based game called Medieval Empires. Have you heard of that?
No,
I
I
don't know the
haven't heard of it.
details. No.
So I'll be honest, I wasn't that, I've never been into NFTs up until I got reached out to by you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So my knowledge of NFTs is limited to what I've done, like what I've posted and stuff like that.
Hmm. Interesting. What do you use to build the games?
So
Is there like some?
we've been building games for around 2 years. I'm in my last semester right now. I mean, considering I just finished one semester, so I have one more left.
Mm,
We solely have built on Unity.
hmm,
So I'm more into the level design and the, how do I put this? Like the game design and the level design stuff, the gameplay mechanic design and stuff.
mm-hmm.
I intend on learning coding, but you know,
Yeah, takes time.
it takes a lot of time.
Mm. Hmm. Okay. I think that's about all the questions I have. Do you have any questions for me, or is there something you want to talk about?
Yeah, I want to know what you're into, like with Uptick and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What what do you do?
Yeah, that's a good question. So it's a long story, but I'll try to break it down. There's a buddy of mine. He's in New York. I've never met him in real life, but he's an artist. I knew him from before, and I guess it was early 2020, right around when Beeple had that big sale.
The
He said,
50 million something one, right?
yeah, like first 5,000 days or
Yeah.
something. And around that time, this artist buddy of mine said he's going to get into NFTs. And that was about the same time that I was following the IrisNet project, following their Telegram and stuff. And it was about that time that Uptick came out and they were using the IrisNet token, using the Iris cryptocurrency. And I told him that the benefit at that time, I didn't know much, but it seemed like the gas fees were much, much lower, when you were minting
Oh
on
yeah,
Ethereum
those
back
were
then.
very low compared to, because a while back I just looked into it, and I think on OpenSea I tried to post, and the it's not just expensive, they were completely volatile. Like
Mm,
I could check now and then 5 seconds later it would be double the price.
yeah.
And what ended up happening was the price I was listing my NFT for was less than the gas price.
Yeah, 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 it happens. So I told him, hey man, like give it a try, give out this Uptick. So his artist name is Art for Anarchists, or his Twitter's Art for Anarchy. And he had a lot of success. He was popular on there. He still occasionally posts on Uptick. But anyway, Uptick was just kind of starting out at that time and they were looking for feedback. So I kept, contributing some ideas to the team. And then I got to work with them more and more. So I do like a weekly, sometimes once every 2 weeks, interview with Brian Jean, the head guy at Uptick, and just try to help him out as much as I can. The last weekend, another artist friend of mine who's in Tokyo, he's called the Spilt Ink. He does this event promotion stuff. So he rented a gallery in one of the major parts of Tokyo, had 4 rooms, and there were 20 artists, and yeah, it was a week long, but the main days were the last 2 days, Saturday, Sunday. And I set up a monitor, like just a 32-inch screen, kind of having a looping video about Uptick and talking to the artists and like some of the people that came in about NFTs. But I was shocked because literally like pretty much no one was interested in NFTs or even looking at the monitor, like I thought it'd be like kind of professional looking, cool. They'd at least check it out, maybe, scan the free QR code, but nothing, zero interest. Like I guess there's like the analog people and the digital people, and all those
Yeah,
guys
that's
were
what I was gonna
analog.
say. I think they're more apprehensive to that because it thinks it takes away from the integrity of, physical artwork.
Mm,
I think that's going to take time for people to get used to.
yeah, I was pretty surprised. We're giving away free NFTs, just like click, get something for free. Nope, not interested. Don't want to download. There's no Wi-Fi. There's no memory on my phone. There's just like, yeah, just no. I know it's free, but I don't care. I don't want it. Just lots of stuff like that. But we'll keep trying. Keep trying. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anything else you want to know, or do you want to wrap it up?
No, I'm down to wrap it up if that's all the questions.
Cool. All right. Thanks a lot, Adnan. What's up now? You just gonna take it easy, or you gotta do some work?
Right now, no, I have nothing planned. Yeah, really nothing planned. I was gonna watch World Cup, but then I realized the next match is not until Friday. So
That's it. Okay. Well, I hope your exams went well, and keep in touch.
all right. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, man. See you later.
Good night. Bye bye.
Bye bye.